Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. I am hopping along with Team Tiny yet again this month, and I'm very happy to be here. We are making cards with the theme of winter. So this is the card that I'm making today. This is the beautiful, sweet, so much fun stamp set that I'll be using today. It is one of the Stamptember collaborations between Simon Says Stamp and Pink and Main. As with all Stamptember exclusives, once they are gone, and they are no longer available after the month of September for the given year that it was for sale in. So that is the case with this stamp set, and I was definitely lucky and blessed to be able to get my hands on a set, and wanted to be able to use it this year. So I will be linking to similar products downstairs in the description box. So if you are interested, go ahead and click on those links and see what other options might be available for you out there. And by the way, I want to thank you for shopping by using my links, because when you do so, I have the potential of earning a small commission based on your purchase at no extra cost to you. So whether it's a small YouTuber or not, using those links is definitely a way to support some of your favorite crafters out there. And especially here on Team Tiny, as we are all tiny video channels, YouTube channels, we all have less than 1,000 subscribers, and we do these hops once a month. Everybody participates for different reasons, but ultimately we would like you to use that hashtag Team Tiny December 2022 hop. It will be in my description box as well as my title, and you should be able to click on that or enter the words. Make sure you use the hashtag in front of the words and type them in as one word, but that will populate a playlist for all of the videos out there that are participating in this particular hop, and you can hop from one to the next and participate. Like, subscribe, comment, all those things along the way. Individual participants might be having a giveaway on their own channel. That is not uncommon, but you will not know if you don't hop along and like, subscribe, and comment. So as you can see, I've stamped out the image. I stamped out all of them, and we'll get back to that as well. But for this card, obviously, it's just the sweet little marshmallow snow guy in his cocoa hot tub, and I am using my Arteza Everblend Ultras to color it up. Now, we all know that red is powerful. It's a powerful color, but I am matching my coloring to some pattern paper that I pulled from my stash. So I kind of challenged myself to make this background out of pattern paper, versus what I love to do is making those backgrounds with grungy and mixed media things and gel plate pulls and that. So this card I end up loving, but again, my color palette is based on that pattern paper, and you can see that I got a little bit messy. My hands, I'm starting to develop some kind of tremor, so I got a little bit out of the lines there, but nothing that a little bit of blender pen and some white gel pen couldn't take care of. So again, trying to match my coloring scheme to my cardstock that you, or pattern paper that you saw me laying out there in the beginning. These were pulled from my stash. I believe they're old Stampin' Up papers, and they're absolutely beautiful. So here is my lineup. I've done all of my die cutting off screen, and you can see that I have my card base. I'll have another card panel that comes in. I have the polka dot panel, then I have the stripe panel and the circle and 2 dies, as well as the whole reinforcers that I'm putting on right now. So I don't have anything glued down just yet. Everything is still kind of in audition mode. But yeah, here we go. So I am absolutely in love with this pattern paper. As I said, there are so many other options. And the thing that I dislike about double-sided pattern paper is that you have to choose. And I feel like one side is always going to waste. So that is always really hard for me. And that's really one of the reasons why I just tend to kind of hold on to my pattern paper, at least the double-sided ones. Now this particular die is from Pink Fresh Studio. You can kind of see it nestled over there on the right hand side. When you die cut with it, it cuts out the frame from the panel. It cuts them out separately, and I really love that because I really wanted the juxtaposition of the dark frame against that striped panel being up against the polka dot panel, if that makes any sense. It kind of creates a separation for the eye, that darkness. So I really like that I had that option. And I also love a die cut edge, whether it's a straight edge and there's no detail, or if it has the stitching detail like these do. I don't know, it just cleans up the project a bit, in my opinion. And you guys know that I'm kind of messy. I'm a intuitive, fly by the seat of my pants person, but I do like things to look nice. So Yeah, that's one way that I can continue and be true to myself, but also have kind of a cleaner edge in the end than I would have without that. So you can see I've brought in a little bit of antique linen just to kind of darken and highlight, if you will. It does a little bit of both. The edges around my snow guy panel as well as this panel. And you can see that when I addition that panel against the card base, you don't see much of a difference. But once I adhere them, you can really see a big difference between that panel and the card base. And when we turn our attention back over to the little marshmallow snow guy, you can see that that ink blending really makes a difference on that circle as well, and it creates a bit of a separation, a visual separation between the circle and the other elements. Now you can see I'm using that double-sided foam tape to pick up that tag that will be another element on the card. If you have tag dies, if you have other maybe oddly shaped dies, think of them as an element for your card versus needing to be a focal point. Because sometimes we'll just put a strip of pattern paper, or we'll put layers or whatever, but think about using shapes when you do those instead, because it just adds like some more interest to your project that you're not going to get with just a layer of paper or a simple paper strip, which are fine. They just aren't incredibly interesting like a shape would be. And in my opinion, tags just add, I don't know, an interest that other kinds of shapes may not. But if you don't know, Whimsy Stamps came out with a mini slim tag die set earlier this year, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. I can't get enough of it. If you don't already know, I'm on the Whimsy Stamps video design team, and we had a hop just recently featuring this die set. And I've made other projects before the hop as well as after the hop, and I just can't seem to get enough with it. I'm a bit obsessed. So I will link downstairs to the hop as well as maybe some other videos created with tags as the feature that you might be interested in watching. I just love a tag. And this tag set, it just kind of has my heart for various reasons. But ultimately, guys, here is my card. It's actually plain and simple. Not plain and simple, clean and simple for me. You can see that that stripe panel becomes moot in the end after I add all the layers, but I love that you can still kind of see it peeking out. It adds a little detail. And I also came in with some Nuvo Crystal Glaze, and I just added a little bit of shimmer and shine to the cocoa as well as to his scarf, his eyes, and his nose. It just adds some fun texture and shine. This, guys, is my bonus card that I will have another video for later in the week, so stay tuned for that. And these are the sweet little tags that I made. I didn't even have my camera running. I literally just picked up stuff off my desk and put them together. So I hope that you like them. I think they're a sweet little bonus, but this is the reason for this particular video. Again, for Team Tiny, keep in mind that you have to use the hashtag Team Tiny December 2022 hop, and that will produce a playlist for all the participants in this hop. And you want to hop along to each individual channel, like, subscribe, comment, all the things. Until next time, guys, watch for that other video coming soon with the warm and toasty marshmallow snow people. And until then, guys, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Mwah! I'm out.